G'day guys, I'm really excited to have you here. I'm teaching you the first exercise and it is the push-up. Now the push-up is one of the most widely used exercises in all workout programs and it can be done anywhere you like. I've done them on building sites, in my home, in my backyard. Pretty much wherever you want to do a push-up, you can do a push-up. But let's keep it really simple and let's start with the basics. The fundamentals of a push-up involve against the wall, involve you standing with your feet hip width apart, your palms are slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and for the sake of this exercise, slightly lower than your shoulder height. We're going to press into the wall and press back out. Press into the wall and press back out. Now you may ask, what muscles are we focusing on? Well, the muscles getting the most workout are the pectorals. Your arms are getting a good workout because you're pushing in and pushing out with your arms. Your core is stabilizing your body so that it's nice and still and it doesn't wobble or collapse or create a big bridge. So your core's working really hard. Your hips and your glutes and every muscle in your body is stabilizing you so that you can be as still as possible and purely work the chest. Purely and simply work those pectorals. So, once again, plant the feet hip width apart. Palms slightly wider than shoulders and slightly below the shoulders for the wall push-up in height. Going in, we're not collapsing. We don't want to see any collapsing. This means you're either getting tired or you're not strong enough to complete this exercise. We don't want to see the bum sticking out because you're really not getting the range of motion with the push-up and it's not teaching your core to really work hard and use those muscles strong. So keep yourself nice and straight with still your neutral curve in your back. Breathing in on the way down and breathing out as you press up. The progression from this exercise is to the inverted push-up, to where I do my best work and my best workouts. My kitchen. This is where I do all of my dips, my push-ups and a lot of my strength exercises. The reason being, strong benches and great space. It's a perfect recipe for good workouts. So we're going to use this to plant our hands. We're going to maintain really good form that we had when we did the wall push-up. Strengthen our core, keep our body really still. And we're going to lower ourselves down, breathing in, and push ourselves back up whilst breathing out. You're better off doing less push-ups with good form than doing more with bad form. So guys, for me, the staircase is my choice for a progression to a lower incline from the bench. This really exaggerates the exertion that goes to the muscles on the push-up because you're almost horizontal with your body. So I'm going to use the third step today as kind of the gap right in the middle between the bench and the floor. It's really important that we use our core muscles and they should be getting stronger and stronger the more push-ups that we're completing. So let's get into this. Remember, we want our hands to be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and when we lower, we want our chest to move towards our hands and our shoulders to move towards our hands. This is our strongest position. Maintain good form and good breathing, and that exercise will be completed well and you'll progress to the floor push-up like that. So, moving on to the floor push-up. The floor push-up, when you can get there, you have so much variety and opportunity to challenge your body in new ways, to challenge your core strength whilst doing the push-up, and just to challenge your body's balance and strength. So, the floor push-up fundamentals are all the same. feet hip width apart, shoulders slightly wider than shoulder width apart, sorry, your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and lower yourself down to the floor in a controlled manner with good quality breathing. Good form's crucial. Pop your knees down, keep your back straight, and sit yourself back up. Now there are progressions from this sit-up, and this is where your push-up really gets fun. You can increase the amount of effort of the push-up by lifting your legs and doing an incline push-up with your feet in the air. Only do this when your form is really good. And when you're comfortable, that you can do a few repetitions and you won't hurt yourself. Guys, I just want to thank you for being such a great audience. The push-up for me is a really fun exercise. And I just want to leave you with one final thought, and that is, the stronger you get and the better you get, the more you have to work to challenge yourself. Be creative, be inspired, and use different objects to challenge yourself and challenge your body in different ways. Because push-ups are fun when they're new, but as they get older, you need to get more creative. So everyone's got something lying around at home that they can use. A lot of people have Swiss balls. One of the greatest challenges for me is doing a push-up on a Swiss ball, because the ball always wants to go somewhere. It's always moving around. So my whole body shakes when I do this push-up on the ball. And there's all sorts of things you can use at home. You can try a one-arm push-up. You can use a basketball and have two arms on basketballs. Whatever you like, be creative, be inspired, and have fun. Remember, keep that smile on the face and keep rocking.